Hey everybody, Adam Savage here in my cave with another tool tip, and this one is a wearable tool tip. I'm actually wearing it right now. I am using an apron. I was a shop apron guy for a while. At Industrial Light and Magic, inspired by my friend Dave Fogler, I bought a Ben Davis split leg green canvas apron, and I used it pretty much for years at Industrial Light and Magic. I really liked the ritual of putting it on and clipping it in, feeling like I was at work. But for Mythbusters, I never wore it. For none of the, how do I say this? I didn't wear an apron on Mythbusters, nor for any of the subsequent shows that I made and produced over the years. And there's I just didn't like the constriction of it. I didn't need it. I didn't have tools that I need on me, and everything I was doing was so climbing all over the place, an apron didn't really make sense. And so it sort of fell out of favor. It fell out of my consciousness. But over the last few weeks during the lockdown, I've been doing so much more work and precision work with my machine tools that I started realizing I needed things like my calipers near me at all times. I needed a pencil and a scribe on my body. That the efficiency, the first order retrievability that I prize in this shop needed to be localized to my body. And that's what an apron does. It takes the first order retrievability of your mission critical stuff and it puts it on you. And it's so much better than a belt. I don't like the feeling of a belt. I like the way this is spread out. I've got my key things, and I am happy to walk through with you my apron everyday carry. Oh, I didn't even expect that I would do that, but let's totally do that. So here are the things that I consider completely mission critical to have on my body at all times, especially when I'm doing precision work. Number one, I've got pencils, and I'm obsessive about running out of pencils, so there's always 2, if not 3 pencils on me. I have a thick and a thin Sharpie. I also have a Pica pen for pattern transfer marking. I have a beautiful Starrett scribe, a sanding stick. Okay, that's the top pocket. I don't have anything in these 2 pockets. They're sort of free form. I put rags in there occasionally. I've got calipers. That actually was the main thing that I needed on me all the time. I kept on losing my calipers, and it was driving me bananas. I'm going to talk about these calipers in a separate tool tip, but the apron was, I went and got this apron, by the way, has been hanging on the back door of my bathroom for years. I think I bought it as part of a potential costume for something I was going to do. And then I never touched it. And when I needed an apron, I was like, oh, there it is. And I pulled it down, and I really like this one. Okay, also I have a blade. This is a little box cutter I keep on me. Whiteout pen, Obvi, for marking things in my shop. Inside here, I keep, oh look, I have a second whiteout marker. That's just a testament to me not wanting to run out of them. A small machinist square, a pair of nippers, just a little pair of flush cutters. That's specifically because I was doing a lot of work on the mill. That was, I was getting rid of a lot of zip ties, and I needed that. Oh, and a little thwacker. I know this isn't the thwacker I built last week, but that's because I don't need a lot of weight on a thwacker. This is a plastic-ended hammerite finish hammer. This is a lovely piece, this hickory hammer. I really, really dig it. It's great. It's got some weight. It's a steel head. I'll figure out who makes this so you guys can get one. This is a great little hammer. And look, I have been finding that I need this minimum amount of stuff on me in the shop at all times. And when I have it, I am much more efficient. It's funny that it took me until now to apply my first order retrievability to my everyday carry within the shop, but that's what's happened. And it makes me faster, it makes me more efficient, and both of those things make me happy. So I am a very pleased camper about the apron and its addition to my workflow. It is just fantastic. And you see how quickly everything kind of settles in. I'm not trying to overdo it. I've been very organic about adding stuff to it. I don't need a second one of those whiteout pens. I can put that away. I also really find this crossback design to be very comfortable. I am going to replace eventually this bow with a couple little half-size dog clips, simply because I don't need this thing to be adjustable to anybody else but me. So I can replace these shoulder straps, which for me are just a little too lightweight. They can twist up on themselves, and I don't like that. I'm gonna replace those and make just clips for a single size. And when I do that, this will be my apron for years. It's well made. It's got oiled canvas and leather, and couldn't be more pleased with it. I don't know. Someday I may design my own apron, but for right now, this is the one I'm wearing, and I'm a very happy camper about it. Thank you guys for joining me for this tool tip today. I will see you next time.